No matter who wins today, neither candidate can stop what's coming in the housing market. I want to talk about that. I actually here it is downpouring rain right now, thunder and lightning. It's absolutely crazy, but there is something very exciting happening in this building. Here, I'll open up the door real quick so you can see where I'm at. Registration begins in 15 minutes, so I've got to make this quick. I am at a property auction right now to buy properties because foreclosures have completely exploded around the country, and like I've been telling you before, they're hiding it. And you're going to see a lot of content coming out in the next handful of weeks, exposing a lot of things that are happening. And today, I am doing something I've been preparing for so long, and I have waited till this moment to release this because there are certain times, timing is very important and crucial in real estate cycles. I taught the real estate cycle course a while back, and now I'm releasing, if you want, the links down below. It's like 93% off the pre-filming discount for a bundle of courses, Tax Lien Pro and foreclosure, tax foreclosure master. And I am at a tax foreclosure auction where hundreds of properties are being auctioned off today. One of my teammates and actually mentor in this space is bidding on properties today. So I'm actually all lavaliered up, just going undercover into the registration process to show people how to register for these auctions, how to buy up properties for, no joke, 10, 20, 30 cents on the dollar. That's happening right now because there's an event coming in March and April. Around the country, these are going to explode. There's already hundreds of properties at all of these auctions right now. And I don't know if I'm going to be noticed in here or not. We'll see. But let me share a story with you right now. Housing, this is out of Newsweek Week, how the housing market is mirroring 2007 according to a new report. Now, I've been talking about this, and I would have done none of you a favor if I would have just reported the news way back when house prices are skyrocketing. It's better to show you, yep, they're going up. It's a parabolic curve and it's the straight up point, but this part comes next, the down, and we're already there. I've talked about it on the channel, how I've been putting in offers, and I'm watching homes close from just, no joke, 6 months ago, 25 to 33% discounts from just 6 months ago. Okay. What they're actually selling for and closing at, it is staggering. And I've taught those different cycles. I taught about how the highest price homes fall first. And what you're being shown are the cheapest price homes. Oh, look, they went up 1%. That's nothing. You don't see what's the storm in the next county over, the lightning hitting the ground, the thunder, the flooding. And you go, oh, but my town's fine because we just sold a house. And I go, well, nobody's selling homes. Well, now inventory is exploding. I'm going to bring that story to you. It is absolutely exploding around the nation right now. And if you haven't seen a downturn in prices in your hometown, you're about to. And as a matter of fact, dude, check this out. As I get into this story, if you've seen a downturn in home sales and home prices, type the town down below in the comment section and let people know that this is actually happening. It says today's housing market is mirroring what happened in 2007 according to a new report released today. Well, it shouldn't be a new report because I've been warning about this for a long time and trying to get you ready, get you in a position where you're buying up gold, Bitcoin, and silver. And now that those have risen and now the housing market is tanking, no matter who wins today. And do me a favor, type who you're voting for down below. Let's just blow up the algorithm while we're at it. No matter which candidate wins today, this is not going to be stopped. And you're going to either sit on the sideline or you're going to go and crush it. And what I'm going to teach you in this course, I'm not joking. First off, I'm going to put together the best course ever. But here's the thing. It's probably going to take me 3 months, 4 months to do it. There is so much data. And this is such a very interesting way of investing in real estate. Insane profits can be made. But very few people understand it. So people go out there and they charge $1,000 to $50,000 for courses in this. And just so you know, I've taken a bunch of them. Over the years, I've been studying this and I sat back, and at first I didn't get into it because I'm like, you know what? There's just not a ton of money to be made. Sure, I can make 18% on my money in 3 months, right? But it's the volume I had to move. I'm like, hey, I got to move a few $100,000. I want to go make 18% in 3 months on a few $100,000. It's a lot of work. Then I started learning from a coach that showed me how to put that much money to work and how to work less. And This guy is working 10 to 15 hours a week, part-time. That's what he does. He works 10 to 15 hours a week. He has been without full-time employment since 2015, and he's making more than 98% of the nation. And I'm like, okay, this makes sense. So I put my real estate background together with his. We're going to put together the best course ever. If you want the pre-filming discounts down below, it's like 93% off right now. Okay. And I've even provided coaches. I'm bringing coaches on if you want to go get that serious, because this is not a joke. This is how, like, not joking, 3% of real estate investors know anything about this. This is a very hidden secret. And what pisses me off even more is that they keep that secret and they charge people stupid amounts of money to learn this. So check this out. The NAR, the National Association of Realtors, found that the share of new homes purchased in 2024 increased slightly to 15%, but existing home purchases declined to 85%. That reflects the same housing market that existed in 2007, when new home purchases were also made up roughly 15% of the market share and existing homes were 85%. So check this out. I've said this before. I said what we saw in 2023, the banking crisis, was the Bear Stearns moment. Remember, Bear Stearns collapsed in the spring of 2008, and then 4 months later, Lehman Brothers collapsed, and that's when the world figured it out. And I said, this is a much grander cycle. It's bigger. It has to do with the 1918 Spanish flu, leading to the 1920 Great Depression, the 1920 Depression, then the Roaring 20s. Then you have the crash, the stock market crash flowing into the Great Depression. Take that time cycle and now compress it due to technology, technological advancements, meaning things speed up. All right. The information age has sped up. We're not dealing with newspapers, right? We're dealing with internet. Things speed up. Knowledge is increased. It gets to you faster. So this cycle now compresses. So now, right now, you have an administration that is hiding the facts. I'm flying to Dallas tomorrow to interview an attorney that all he does, his law firm handles foreclosures in Texas, and they are exploding with HUD-1 foreclosures, and the government's keeping it out. I've known this guy for, oh man, he's been a follower of the channel since there was like 10,000 or 8,000 subscribers. And he is a cannon, I'll tell you that much. He's probably watching right now. My point being is, all of this stuff has been hidden. I've been trying to expose this. Hopefully it doesn't ding our car. It's a rental. How's it going? You're famous. All right. So this is an exciting time. All right. I am sitting next to somebody, a lady that just made more than 18% in 2 months. She invested 20 and turned it into $37,000. And she didn't know a year ago what she was going to do with her life, because and this is insane. And you could start with as little as $500. You could buy $500 tax liens. But most people don't know where to get the information, and then they don't know how to organize all that information. So that's my job. That's what I'm going to do. It says here, Alex Beanie, a financial literacy instructor at the University of Tennessee, said this shouldn't sound the alarm yet for those that are concerned. It means another great recession is on the horizon. Yeah, that's actually what it means. Alex, you're a literacy instructor, financial literacy instructor. You should be fired. You should actually be fired quickly. University of Tennessee, you should probably figure out that he is not literate when it comes to finance, because these recession cycles every 7 to 10 years. And this one's a lot bigger. When you add up what happened in 2023 with the banking crisis, it was bigger than all of 2008. So if that was your Bear Stearns moment, your Lehman Brothers moment is right now beginning. You have the CEO of the largest bank in America stating that World War III has begun. And he breaks it down. I'm going to do a video about that too. So to Alex Bean, you know what? Just go ahead and retire right now from the University of Tennessee, because you're not that bright. I'm just going to say. I know you probably got a lot of letters behind that degree, and you probably got a lot of debt attached to that degree also. But this is what he says. Let's read it from the scholar. Before anyone raises the red flag on numbers being similar to 2007, it's important to note that the process of getting a mortgage for a home, be it a new build or existing property, is far more comprehensive than prior to the Great Recession. Hey, Alex, let me tell you something. It's really exciting. We've got no-doc loans happening again. We've got ninja loans out there. We've got, you don't have a down payment? No worries. The government will pay your down payment for you. You want to come in with a cash offer? We're going to hide the fact that you're going to wrap it into a mortgage after. We'll actually give you, this is what's crazy, 80% of all cash offers in the country were a loan product that was a very hidden product to where you would be pre-qualified. Then the bank gives you the money to go make the all cash offer. And then right after escrow's closed, it gets wrapped into a mortgage. Hey, Alex, you should probably do a little bit more research, but you probably don't even own a rental. So that's where we're at. The scholar's sitting there, don't you worry, but it's okay. Ben Bernanke said in 2005, we've fixed the mortgage crisis. And by the way, real estate can't fall. Throughout the country at the same time. It's transitory. Oh yeah, it's like transitory inflation, like Jerome Powell said. You see these morons, and oh crap, I don't even got the chicken with me. I'm not supposed to call names, but they're not morons. They know what's going on, and they're positioning themselves. So the question is this: type 1 if you're getting ready for this, and do me a favor too. Type yes if you want to learn about tax liens and you want to learn it and not get ripped off. Because I got to be honest with you. There was one course where you paid $1,000 and they barely gave you any information. And by the end, they're trying to sell you a sales pitch for $30,000 for the real information. And that pissed me off. Don't piss off the ninja. So I'm going to teach everybody. This is the pre-filming discount. If you want it, I don't know when it's going to end, but I'll tell you what, the editor's already got 17 videos in the hopper. And I have a feeling after we're done, there's going to be at least 80 lessons between these two types of investing, either in tax foreclosures, which I'm going to, and I got to go because registration starts in 2 minutes and this parking lot's filling up because we have hundreds of properties on the market today. Or if you want to learn about Tax Lien Pro, it's like over 90% off. And if you want coaching, I'm providing that too, with 2 coaches that are absolutely out there crushing it right now. So I got to go take my lavalier mic. I got to go hide a camera, and I got to get in there and get a bunch of information for you so I can show you how to register for these, how to show up, and how to find out where they're happening, when they're happening. I am so excited to bring this, and I got to be honest with you, I'm super nervous because I'm going to put more time and effort into this than I've ever done in any course before. And I'm excited to do it because this is going to show people that have no money anywhere in the world. Just, anyone on earth is allowed to buy tax liens in America. Sounds crazy? It's true. My buddy in England bought 4 of them in Florida, and he lives in England. He goes, oh my gosh, you're going to blow the top off of this thing. That's right. I'll see you next week, Neil. All right, with that being said, links down below if you want it. Don't know when it'll end. Economic Ninja is out. Go vote.